The following video is rated PG for puzzling gameplay. Viewer discretion is advised.
It was 5 years ago when we saw these two players fight for a spot in a grand finals. Now they are fighting for their tournament lives. It is the 6th seed Bbforky and the 22 seed Flagalstan. Welcome, puzzlers. This is your head tournament organizer, Cards of the Heart. Welcome back to the League of Puzzle Speedrunners Pokemon Puzzle League Speedrun Tournament 2022. We've been bringing you some great matches so far in the one-player staying tournament, and 6, I think we'll be in for a real treat with this one. We haven't seen Flagalstan in competition in about 4 years, so who knows what we're gonna get from him? Like what are you hoping to see out of this match?
I hope to see some of the glory from the years that I wasn't here, aka anything before 2020, aka anything that didn't really matter.
Oh, hey now. Hey now, but yeah, this is definitely going to be new. Back when Flagalstan played in his last Pokemon Puzzle League tournament, we are not doing all of the lower difficulties. We had our group stages played exclusively in the hard difficulty, so I don't know how much Flag has played the lower stuff this time around. And you know, Bbforky is also fresh off of organizing a PvP tournament, so who knows where his mind is going to be at the moment. So I think this is gonna be a fun one, and you guys will not want to miss it, so stay tuned for that. But first, if you're just tuning into this game for the first time and you're not exactly sure how it all works, allow me to take a couple minutes of your time to explain how this game works and how we are playing it in this tournament. Pokemon Puzzle League is a Match 3 puzzle game first released for the Nintendo 64 on September 25th, 2000 in North America and March 2nd, 2001 in Europe. It was re-released on the Nintendo Wii Virtual Console in both regions in May 2008. It is a Match 3 puzzle game in that if you match at least 3 of the same panel either horizontally or vertically, the panels will disappear. To win, however, you need to do more than simply match 3 at a time. You need to make combos and chains to not only prevent your gradually rising stack from reaching the top of your playfield for a time, but also to send garbage blocks to your opponent to make their stack reach the top of their playfield. You make combos by matching more than 3 panels in a row at the same time. They don't keep your stack from rising for very long, but they do send small garbage blocks to your opponent that can prove to be very disruptive. You make chains by linking sets of 3 or more matches together. Make a set of panels disappear, and then have the panels immediately above them fall into another match. Not only does this keep your stack from rising for a longer period of time, but it will make thicker garbage blocks that will be more effective at actually filling out your opponent's stack to the top. If your stack reaches the top of your playfield and the game tries to break the stack through the top, you lose, so you want to avoid this at all costs and force it on your opponent as much as possible. To beat these computer opponents, you will have to either make sure that they run out of time while their stack is completely topped off, send so much garbage to your opponent so that they can no longer make a move, or send garbage to your opponent in such a way so that they think they can no longer make a move. Easy mode has 11 stages, normal has 14, hard has 15, and V-hard and S-hard have 16. In this tournament, players will be racing through those stages to get to the end as fast as they can. The first player to defeat the final opponent wins the race. The first player to win a predetermined number of races wins the match. Best of luck to all of our players. So we have our 22 players entered into this tournament, divided into 4 round-robin pools, and they are going to engage in speedrun combat in the one-player stadium. These matches are best of 5 races, so first to 3 race wins the match, and we are playing these races on the easy, normal, and hard game levels. So the players will agree to the first level, to be played. I will make them agree to the first level, or I will pick for them. And then it is a loser counterpick of one of the remaining levels until all of the levels have been played. And if we need to go to games 4 and 5, then it'll be open season on which of those levels will be up for the choice. And hopefully, if you're not as familiar with that format and you haven't seen the previous matches to this point, hopefully, I have a feeling that this match can have an opportunity to explore how that format plays. So hopefully, we'll get to see some of that. Then once this process is all done, expect this to take another 4 weeks. From this point, we'll see the top 2 players in each pool by match win percentage and race win percentage, and other tiebreakers we may need to go into and talk about as they become relevant. All that can be found on the start.gg page. All the full rules you can find for this tournament on start.gg. But hopefully we'll see the top 2 players in each pool advance to our final bracket, where the difficulty will really get turned up to 11. We do have a crowdfunded prize pool for this tournament, and I actually need to update it a little bit more, because it looks like during the break from the last match we had a gifted subscriber as well as a recurring subscriber. So thank you to all who have been providing support to this point. That should put the total for the prize pool at a rather nice. Well, speaking of nice, there's another thing I have to add. But this should put the prize pool to a total of $120.71 out of our goal of $600. And you can see the payouts on the bottom of the screen there. Hopefully we can get a nice little payday to help support all of our players that participate. The top finishers will be guaranteed a little something. The winner of our consolation bracket will get a little bit something, but just for playing, you got a random chance, a random raffle being given out to the rest of the players. So everyone's got a chance to win something. So if you're hesitant about speedrunning against the best of the best, come on, just go for it. We can all join together in the relative misery that is speedrunning this game. But no, if we didn't love this game, we wouldn't come back to it every so often. But they say misery loves company. So if you want to join us for future tournaments, by all means do so. This is not the only tournament we are playing this time around, though. We are taking a 1-week break between the pools and bracket stages of this main one-player stadium tournament. But in that time, we will be holding other tournaments for the other modes that we speedrun on a somewhat regular basis. On Saturday, October 15th, we will have the Marathon event. It'll be a series of speedrun races in 2D, and speed level 1, on any game level of the player's choice, with the goal of scoring 100,000 points as fast as possible. And we get our top players finishing that objective in less than 10 minutes, I think even less than 5 minutes for some of our top players. So that'll be a fun one to watch out for. And then on Sunday, October 16th, we will have the Spa Service event, the straight up race of the line clear mode, the stage clear mode, whatever form of Puzzle League you're familiar with. That is what the Spa Service mode is, and that might be the toughest test for our players, like a toughest test of skill. Like even I am not quite at the level to compete with the best of the best in spa service. So hopefully we'll see some great things from that as well. And I'm giving a $50 prize to each of those winners, who could very well be the same person. Maybe FFR Pro will sweep those tournaments. Maybe Yoshi can sweep those tournaments. Who knows? We can talk more about that as we get closer to those tournaments. But we are taking signups all through the middle of October to get in on those tournaments. So if you want to get in and take your shot, to sign up now at start.gg. But to take a look at the main tournament 6, we've got a fairly stacked pool 3 here. Not quite the pool of death that is pool 4, but we've got a lot of players who can vie for the top spot in the top spots in this pool, and 2 of them are actually duking it out today.
So Tayman just played and put up a solid performance, and it seems like the rest of them are going to have to fight amongst each other to like join Tayman to become top 8. So every one of these clashes is going to is definitely going to mean something here. Something at stake for each of them.
Indeed, we do have 4 legitimate contenders for 2 spots here, so it's going to be a very tightly wound matchup, and this matchup is also fairly tightly wound, I must say, because these 2 last played each other in the PPL 2017 Losers Finals. These 2 had a chance to play against each other for a spot in the grand finals of the 2017 tournament, and since the 2018 tournament, we have not seen Flagalstan compete in anything at all. So it was definitely a surprise to us when he popped into the signups for this tournament. I think life has definitely taken out of his time quite a bit, but we are definitely glad to see Flagalstan back. He's one of the people out there with a sub 20 S-hard time. So this is gonna be quite the deal. Quite the deal. We haven't seen Flag play the lower difficulties too much, and he's getting a crash course from the guides that I've posted on Speedrun.com leaderboards for each of the levels. So we'll see how much of a quick study Flag could possibly be. But Six, what are you expecting to see out of this match? There's a lot of unknowns here, but what do you know about what you could reasonably expect here?
I know Forky has one of the closer playstyles to me in that maybe not quite having the tappies, but definitely having the tech to use whatever speed he has to his maximum potential to find just what is needed. And yeah, I haven't seen any evidence of Flag besides the times. You could compare them, but because they're all like best times and they could be based on different years of achievements, that can be up in the air, and he hasn't even submitted anything for the lower times, so that is a big it is a mystery, but I'm just hoping it's going to be something competitive, surprising, and something that I can gain knowledge and insight from even more.
This is gonna be a really tough one to call. You can already see the input viewer flying a little bit from Flag, so you can kind of tell that he knows what he's doing a little bit. I don't know. Flag's really flying into this kind of line, so it's really tough to say if he's gonna have a real shot to win a game in this set. You know what? I think Flag's gonna snipe a hard run. I think Flag will end up taking the first hard run of this match and make it a little more interesting, like 4 games. Maybe not 5 games, but I think Forky's gonna do it in four games, ultimately, because Forky's a bit more fresh when it comes to competition, especially the speedrun competition. But you never know. We see surprises all the time, and these two are definitely capable of producing a bit of a surprise. So let's get right into it. Let's not keep our players waiting any longer. We are seeing some warming up.
Yeah, somebody
from
used to
Flag
the
here.
somebody more used to just the higher difficulties. It might take them a while to learn like the adjusted tech and things you can get away with on more of the lower difficulties. Although if you can chain in the higher difficulties, it's more like just dropping your chain earlier, so it doesn't take as long to adapt, perhaps. Again, total spitball guess, but if there's going to be like any errors, it might be too many chain. Maybe. We'll see.
Yeah, Flag definitely be more inclined to make the bigger chains and anything else. We're ready for the swag. We're ready to see some swag. These two are definitely capable of swag. So here we go. Game 1 underway.
All right.
We are playing on easy to start, which might be a bit infuriating to someone who is used to a higher speed. We'll see how that goes.
We're gonna have to send a lot of the garbage to the first Gary, who doesn't really like to do that much of anything. Both of them seem to do that pretty well.
Oh no! Oh, yeah. Flags. Gary
Follow
had
up,
a
up.
line of space there,
But no
but
clears.
it's not too bad. Not too bad, yeah. Easy mode has 11 stages, and it is playing at a very, very slow speed compared to the higher levels.
Oh, that weaving.
Oh yeah, yeah. Where Forky does not necessarily have in raw cursor speed, he does make up for with rather superior planning.
Oh, Flag did try to
his
cut that
attacks.
off at just the right time, but it was actually one line short, but it didn't matter anyway because Brock had this convenient clear. Oh well.
Yeah, if you're gonna lose time anywhere in easy mode, it's most certainly gonna be in the first 2 stages. Those two opponents do not raise their stacks at the beginning at all. So
Oh,
you really
I
gotta
didn't know if there was
capitalize.
any garbage above Forky's what was on screen there, so that was fortunate that there was just one block attached to it.
And yeah, you can kind of see the tendencies already from Flag from playing S-Hard more often, raising his stack all the way up before starting his attack.
Yeah, on easy mode, there's like what you start with is usually enough ammo. Maybe just raise 2 or 3 times while you're setting up that opening, just for that to be the most efficient as possible.
So if you've been paying attention to these tournaments, you will see the double 4 combo strats that
That one's good.
that have been our bread and butter throughout the years. Like even Flagalstan was around for the years where double 4 combos were relevant. I don't know. I don't actually know how much our players will be committing to them in the early levels, but you know what? that was
pretty.
a very fun X5 lag chain. Hoping you would reward our boy Flag with a little bit better than that, but you can build up an X2 to X5 in no time flat. That's pretty fun.
I mean, right now is the realm of like 1 extra big block clear from the AI.
It's definitely gonna take something. I don't know if easy mode is necessarily capable of it.
A little bit segmented Bbforky, but no punish. Okay. That was a little bit scary.
Yeah, very fortunate that Sabrina did not have any reliable answers at the top of her stack. It's just very dependent on the randomly generated board, how these stages play out.
A little bit of pre-setup from Flag into... Oh, an almost clear, but not quite. Bbforky, another solid 12-second one and done.
Yeah, Flag seems to be more going up to X5 chains. I mean, if you can find the combos in your chains, you can really get away with an X3. But everyone has their different thoughts about that from a race.
May have been an intentional cutoff because of board vision. Perfect.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, those times under 15 seconds we're definitely seeing those now, and yeah, admittedly, Flag has told me that he's been trying to take it easy on himself lately because he was dealing with a bit of arm pain.
It's a 10.
To start out this month. So he's been trying to stay relatively rested. So I don't know how much in the practice he's gonna be in, and yeah, Bbforky seems to be in a bit of practice.
Pull that red out. Do a combo while the other one is finishing, just for that extra line if needed. And it was needed.
It was definitely needed. Well, well, well. So that is going to be a time for Bbforky of 6 minutes 19 seconds. And that is going to be enough for the first Pokeball.
That's pretty wild easy. I don't think there was a single big block clear. Yeah.
How good are you?
Let's see here. I do wonder if my ears are playing tricks on me because Flagalstan's audio is heavily delayed compared to the video. Maybe we can deal with that later. Flagalstan finishes easy with a time of 7:39.
Oh man, I remember that time with, like, not me, but people I know were using older capture cards, and so the sound and the video wasn't in sync, so they had to sort of, like, intentionally delay one or the other, and then different setups, like, change that delay, and it was very headache-inducing. Very glad some of that stuff has been streamlined.
Alright, so the pick is in for the next race. It is going to be played on hard mode. This is more closer to Flagalstan's comfort zone. So this might prove to be interesting. Actually, let me see here. I might have time to restart Flag's stream, because there was a significant delay between the video and the audio that was playing from his stream, so that might be just a thing we have to deal with.
I remember at least one person I know had a weird issue of, like, everything mashed up at first, but then one of them very slowly desynced from the other. That's the most headache-inducing. Some kind of very tiny lag in random spots that have
That's like
it worse.
That's like a frame rate difference, where like I think the software is running, I think the hardware is running at a certain frame rate, and the software is telling it to operate at something slightly different. Those are the worst. Those are actually the worst. Kind of gets to be a bit of a big deal for retro consoles. I know the NES and SNES operate at like 60 point something frames per second. It's less than 60.1, but it's more than a flat 60. And this even the old CRTs are just not going to conform to those rates exactly. It's interesting. It's more interesting to work with the hardware stuff, if nothing else. Anyway, we are about to get started with this game too, and yeah, I think I'm gonna have to make do without Flagalstan's audio for this one. It is way too desynced to not be disorienting. Here we go, on hard mode. You start to see the worst of this game at play. Right there. Oh, both players dealing with garbage clears. Uh-oh.
Solid
It
attacks,
begins.
but at least it's equal opportunity trolling.
And Flagalstan gets out of the trap first. Like, just keep in mind, Forky's stream is probably a second ahead of Flag's. So, the lead is actually even bigger than it appears. It's like a full 4 seconds.
I think the first time was like a 32 versus a 27, 26. Looks like both players have a nice change this time. Flag started with a flat block. Shouldn't matter. There's pillows on either side that it's going to take too long for him to deal with. Okay, but Forky makes up that time back.
Yeah, this yeah, it just feels like Flag is committed to this style where all right, I'm just gonna go X5 no matter what, and if it's fast, it's great. If not, it's gonna work every time. It's more or less going to work every time. Okay.
Yeah,
Oh.
I can. Even if Misty downstacks, that was like 9 lines or something. Definitely good for that. But it's also the difference between 19s and like 15s or 14s.
So yeah, it's going to be Bbforky that unlocks the higher potential times. But
Should be enough for Surge on that side.
ooh.
It's taking Flag a while to find something. Starts it now. Might have to send extra because now the time Surge might be allowed to downstack. And he does.
It's going
And he really
for it.
does.
Absolutely going for it. X8, X9.
Doesn't get it clear, but
It ends up working.
you can see the time it took to make that chain and start that chain. While Forky just gets in there instantly.
Ooh, ooh, that could have wasted a little more time if Erica had gotten to that stack flattening action.
And even when short, setting that follow-up combo or line as fast as possible. Try and limit the damage. But I gave 9 lines again. Needed 3, but it works as a 13.
Yeah, it's really been go big or go home from Flagalstan, and that I think that's generally been his style. I think I don't remember exactly. It's literally been years since we last saw Flagalstan in any competitive action.
Oh, the passage of time. That one gets Koga in one.
It's more or less keeping up so far. I mean, this is one bad
He's looking to get
stage
Sabrina in
away.
one. Oh, she's buying time to doing that.
Oh, that's
Moves that the wrong
okay.
way. Doesn't have
Ooh.
enough time.
Well. So yeah, with that 4-chain, Flag could reasonably cut it off there. Decides to keep it going to the X5. That's just an experience thing.
Still don't have a clear now. Okay.
Flagalstan even doesn't play a lot of hard mode. Admittedly, it's almost exclusively S hard. There's something to be said for players that only commit to the higher levels, team, man. Ooh! Oh wow! Went for the leftmost pink instead of green and runs out of time. Yeah, this is definitely not the kind of run that Forky would be looking for. And yeah, don't look now. Flag is right behind, right there. Just waiting for one slip up to take advantage.
There's been a bunch of little things, but no major things. The difference is like less than a stage, and one of these AI opponents can certainly just decide to lock you in with them for way too long, even if you do what you need to perfectly. Oh, what a rude Tracy clear. I didn't mean lock you in on that side. Uh-oh. Is that a healthy enough chain
Jeez.
after it?
Oh, that's
horizontal?
definitely... Yeah,
Okay.
that was... Wow, that's healthy enough. If anything, Flagalstan will never be short.
Rocket deflattens themselves and just keels over. Forky
Okay.
still has to play well, yeah.
Again, this is a best of 5 match between these two players, so Bbforky already has 1 win in this
Flag-
match. He needs 2 more
Okay.
to clinch it. And yeah, it's been very slow and steady for our 22 seed so far.
Ooh, Geo just bought a lot of stall.
Oh, here we go. Here we
panels.
go.
He's finding ways to scam the timer repeatedly.
This might be a problem for Giovanni, though. Oh, that random match? That random
He's
match
been
bought
doing
enough
all
time?
kinds of repops
Wow.
to get
Okay,
to stuff.
Flagalstan had to send that in
Okay,
2
this is
chains.
flat. The shake time!
Oh,
going greedy.
my goodness.
Oh,
wow.
wow. Giovanni is really helping keeping him in this.
Oh, my goodness. Well, that changed very quickly. I mean, I did say going into this match that Flag was going to snipe the hard match, and this is trying to trend in that direction.
Very smart cutoff by Forky, but because he knew he sent all the remaining garbage he needed to.
Are you ready?
I say Flag wasn't going to be short, but he's not always sending his usual amount in a single attack.
Well, we're just not going to get to the block above. No, that's where the punish comes in.
Uh-oh.
It's not leading to a garbage clear on the top, though. Oh, well, leads to enough time to buy that, yeah.
Okay, well, okay, Lorelai's not doing Forky any favors.
I'm gonna take you down.
Oh, boy. Yeah, she sent a lot, but I do think she's topped off.
Still had time for that. Oh, the garbage was leveled.
Can't win 'em all.
Oh my goodness. Did I
That
get to those
chain
yellows
resets
in
the
time?
stop time.
Yes. Uh-oh.
Like sending the
Again.
attack to Lorelai now, and if she plays nice.
Oh, the blues? Oh, going for the greens and almost didn't get there. And Flag has set a very, very nice attack with 2-4 combos and keeping it close. Oh my goodness.
43 seconds made up there because that Lorelai was so much nicer.
Oh, that
Forky with a
lag
short
chain
attack.
to the X4.
That is a very
Wow.
interesting formation
Wow.
that completely confuses the Bruno and takes him down in 9. Flag almost had something very similar, but it just led to a clear on the bottom and into that.
Oh boy. Alright, is Gary gonna be the troll that Gary tends to be? Has already shown to be in this tournament. We've got about 20 seconds of separation.
I don't think that cutoff was intentional, but follow-up is coming now. Gary's gonna clear this all to the bottom, which may be a problem.
Yeah, Gary's just fast enough now
Got
to
a lot of panels.
get to
He's
just about everything.
The top is flattened out. Oh, this is bad. Flag is starting the attack now. Oh, it's cut off at the 2 chain. Gary's going to down stack that. He needs to send more. Got the attack now.
Wow, Forky
The
Gary
5th
went
chain.
for that.
The 6th chain, the 7th chain, really trying to just top him off and hope he doesn't have a match on the top.
Oh,
He might
there
not.
is no match at the top. Wow,
No!
there it is. I told you.
Oh!
I freaking told you. So there it is. Bbforky finishes that race with a time of 11:17, but Flagalstan finished that race with 11:13 and will be taking home the first Pokeball of the match. Well. well. Gary doing Gary things.
Welcome to the margin of troll.
Right, that was almost literally the margin of troll. There we go. Alright. Let's set up this game 3 here. It's gonna be done on normal mode. Let's keep getting that in position. Oh me, oh my. I was most definitely calling for that snipe in that game, and Flagalstan definitely sniped it at the very last possible moment. And it's keeping his hopes alive. Wow. This is getting to be about what I expected out of this match.
Hey, it's a tie cameo.
More tie. Here we go. Here we go, game 3. The winner of this game will be in an advantageous position, but the loser will have a significant choice to make. Also, normal mode is
Oh, it's a
often
much nicer left side.
one of the most hated for a reason. It's just plays so slow.
Yeah, we're back into where tech's gonna make most of the difference. These trolling maneuvers by this Gary aren't helping. Okay, fine.
Okay. Whew. All right, that's fine. All right.
I was working one on that last chain. Gonna be fine here.
Yeah, it'll be fine. It'll be just fine. We've seen from several normal modes in this tournament already. Like the slow speed.
Rot's flat. Mm.
The slow speed seems to allow these opponents to get to a few more things that they otherwise wouldn't. Oh, that was close.
Insurance 10 combo. Bbforky used 3 Misty.
A later normal stage will definitely have time lost to that, for sure. For sure, indeed. The lead might be a full stage now, but you just never know, especially with situations like that. We've had some weird results from normal races. Now the lead has effectively been crystallized to a full stage. Like Bbforky definitely showing some superior experience with these levels, knowing more precisely how much garbage to send.
Possibly even adaptively knowing how much garbage to send by like looking at their board.
I mean, yeah, it's not like Flagalstan's technically playing badly. It's not like he's looking a bit slow. I think compared to what we've seen from him in the past. He doesn't look like he's playing
Work harder, young one.
that particularly slow. It's just a style of play that's not getting rewarded as much. Like again, when Flag is on with his chains, he's definitely gonna not give his opponents any safe space.
The chain is good, and it got sent at like the 15-16 second mark, but you know, when you do that, you can't get a 14 or lower. And in some cases, they're just gonna troll anyway.
Yeah, Forky is getting more 15-second stages, and unfortunately Flag is getting more 30-second stages.
Red hot and ready. Charmeleon.
That trend is going to have to reverse if Flagalstan hopes to play any sort of spoiler in this tournament. Definitely has shown
Lane out of
the
position.
skill to do it.
Yep.
That is a very out of position, Blaine. Now the lead is at the patent-pending 2-stage lead. Bbforky has 6 more stages to play. How much more do these opponents have to go in order to see anything
Ooh.
changing
There was a
about
chance
this
with the,
result? Let's see here.
There was a small chance with that Tracy, but he just looked for something that didn't exist or something.
Okay, I think we just saw some zooming from Flagalstan at the end of that Sabrina stage. If there's any question about the cursor speed, that might help give some insight about it.
Some of these, all these attacks are almost there with the quick kill setup, but then like something happens. Like that one only targeted Blaine's left side, and he had to clear on the left side. That keeps being the difference.
And we are kind of seeing a bit of a tech difference as you emphasize, Six. Maybe not tech in execution of the intended plan, but like just tech in the coming up with the intended plan.
Biggest tech difference right now is that, because I can see the input viewer in that little box, I can see that when you're prompted to push any button, some people push A instead of start. How dare they?
Are you ready?
Why not both? I press both. Of course, I do that for like Gary and Tracy and Team Rocket, and then I'm immediately pressing B to skip a text box. But I'm weird. Like nope. Like that's a recent innovation to
Double
the
pillar
routes, and
Lorelei.
I'm the only one that does that. Yeah, you're seeing the double 4 combos in display there. Like there's very much nothing Lorelei was gonna be able to do with that. So here we are on the final stage. Bbforky has a chance to post. I think it still has a chance to post the new hot normal time of the tournament.
Yeah, it's kind of a short attack. It's not that much shake
Oh,
time!
wow.
Whoa!
There it is. That is an 8-18 for our 6th seed.
Congratulations.
Woo!
Yeah. Like, barely anyone catch up to that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that is the new fastest normal time in the tournament, because, let's see here. Tetra's Attacker had an 8:38. Let's see, Tayman had an 8:59. So yeah, 8:18. 8:18, the new normal time to beat. That's a pretty good one, Forky. That's a pretty good one.
That's really solid. That's scary solid.
Let's grant Bbforky that second Pokeball. And again, if you're just tuning in, I would switch over to Flagalstan's audio at this point, but it is very, very heavily delayed. So, there's a non-zero chance I may line up the audio in the final VOD, but don't know if that's necessarily work I have time to do for this tournament. In any case, who likes puzzle mode?
Can you solve the puzzle, chat?
I am not a fan of this particular puzzle mode. It doesn't really approximate actual gameplay. But we are seeing a Flagalstan game at the very end there, getting a normal time of 10:39, thanks to a very strong finish to that stage.
I know there's at least one panel derivative that has specific stages that have you clear certain combos, like in a line or in an L shape. That's one of the greater tools to help like search for those. It's a very smart idea. So yeah, I'm almost certain Flag's gonna select hard again and just hope for the swings to go his way again. But even with that, you're probably gonna have to beat Bbforky getting an easy with the tech difference, so it's quite the uphill battle. It's not just this game.
Okay, we are definitely going back. Back to Purple Hard. Alrighty. Let's get this in position here. Yeah, this is again. This hard level is closer to Flagalstan's comfort zone.
Yeah, the key thing here is to just, I guess, not be short, but that in itself may not be enough. So Yeah, definitely now seems quite the uphill battle. But you gotta fight it out. Don't wave the white flag just yet.
Well, Forky's about to lower it if Flag's not careful. But here we go. Here we go on hard mode. Once again. If Forky plays up to his potential, it could be a walk for Forky on this one, but yeah, hard mode has been showing itself to do hard mode things. If it does it again, we'll have a deciding Game 5. Okay, that's 15 seconds for Forky, 17 for Flag.
The difference in that is the time that they dropped their attack. Because what Flag did lasted a couple seconds longer. It's only a couple seconds at this stage, but it can slowly add up to like an entire buffer of AI garbage clear later.
Okay,
I'd probably cut it off here. Flag has 2 more chains. He's near the top, so it's going to limit the shake time. So that's actually fine in that particular case. So, all right, close it just a bit.
There's something to be said for making a whole bunch of combos in your chain, so that way once the attack drops, it's only the combo garbage ends up falling on screen, creating the least amount of shake time.
Forky going quite a bit of an excess, but this also should be fine.
Yeah, it's hard for me to tell if Forky's trying to make it interesting, or he's still more or less warming up from after managing the PvP tournament earlier today.
That time he does a justified cutoff, and that one's basically perfect.
Beautiful. Ooh, Flagalstan gets the slide though.
Check there. Aware of cutting it off. That actually seems pretty appropriate. Still can't make up time though.
Bit of a high stack raise from Bbforky though. It seems like both these players are adapting a very similar style.
Yeah, they have their flow now. Neither of them has dropped anything this mode yet.
That will do just fine for Flag. Keeping the pace. Oh, Forky's really not sure what to start this with.
I know a tiny little shortcut I've learned is instead of doing one more chain, just go to a different part of the stack and do a combo. Because that will also send the little bit of the line, but just that slight more efficiently.
That is a bit next level. It's hard to it's hard to have that focus to go to another part of the board.
More doable on the slower speeds, but it's something to watch out for. As the Sabrina... Oh.
Jeez.
Really?
Jeez. Oh.
Really?
Oh. Sabrina wasn't even... I'm 90% sure Sabrina wasn't even going for that match to clear the garbage block in the first place. Oh.
Hey, this is the opportunity.
Gracious.
Cut.
Oh.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, combos down. Oh, yes.
That's the That's a lot of Ash catch-up from PogChamp Town right there.
Oh yeah, yeah, more of that, and we're gonna get a game 5. And get our first game 5 of the tournament.
Oh, that was such a nice pin on Blaine on the left, and he just casually walked out of it.
Jeez,
Uh-oh.
jeez, Blaine just lowering so much of Forky's attack. Oh, and has the reds right there for flags. Oh.
Has a time clear on both of them. Shake time, not enough. Actually pretty even after 8.
Yeah, that definitely escalated quickly. I'm pretty sure they're like a second apart now. This one's gonna come down to the wire. Some might say they are neck and neck.
Near perfect, Tracy. Okay, 4 wide block is distracting Tracy right now. It might be good enough, and it is.
Oh yeah, that's enough of a distraction. Yeah, Flag's just been steady. He's been getting mostly in the same range of times when he executes. He's almost counting on Forky to screw up more. And honestly, Forky's kind of doing the same thing.
Ooh, it's
So
just a
was
big
it,
block above.
Ooh, okay.
Rock's not getting to it. Okay.
His
other
no,
side.
Rocket's not getting to Flag's attack either.
No.
You're continuing to keep this close.
Yeah, but how good are you?
Wouldn't you like to know?
You're wasting my time.
Okay, not too many combos in this chain, so
It's a good
maybe I
enough
wasn't
fork
seeing
attack.
it. Yeah, maybe I wasn't seeing it before, but now it makes sense to go up to an X5.
Horizontal.
That little match is gonna give
That's scam
Giovanni
time.
the time to do that. Wow.
Also horizontal on Flag side, but he doesn't have anything for the right side.
Nope.
Okay.
Nope. Flagalstan's out first. And now Forky's Giovanni is pretty much out of panels. There's gonna be no way for him to get out from that point. Well, well, well. Well, well, well. This
Alright.
might prove to make for an interesting decision in just a little bit.
Okay. Still trying to find that opening as Richie is chaining a lot. Oh, he's gonna... That left bottom block.
Oh,
Send in the
Flag's
follow-up?
still working on another chain.
There's
It's gonna
more-
drop now, and that's
there's more
gonna
garbage
be the
dropping.
combo kill. Wow.
Oh, yes.
That
There's the
was
combos now.
something else. Oh.
Richie's on the wrong side. Right? Jeez.
So close.
That could have
So close.
possibly sealed this game, but instead, still,
We still have Gary.
maybe like 9-10 seconds.
Okay. Oh, Flag found a 9 combo in that situation.
There's a flat
Tried
look
to
up
make it
on
an
the top.
X7.
Well, he
chain.
doesn't have an immediate clear for it. He still doesn't. He's gonna try and send
Wow.
that
Okay.
over, not in time. But I think we've got enough of a distraction on the left side. Forky makes up 6 seconds, now it's even closer.
Oh my goodness. Are we really gonna see our first game 5 shown on this tournament?
I guess the 5 and 2. Okay, yeah.
Ooh, okay.
it's definitely more justified to send a lot of overkill here. It's a flat block versus a double 4.
Whoa!
Flags is still
Wow.
fine, and Forky's is not, because Pokemon Puzzle League.
Because Puzzle League, oh my goodness. So Flagalstan, fresh off of a 4-year hiatus from competition, has a chance to force a Game 5 against one of our top players. Well,
Okay, that-
well, ooh?
There's a bit of a
This
worrying
is
garbage
small
situation.
enough. Oh, well.
We're back to a flat block. Okay, the follow-up is coming now. Gary's in position to clear it. Forky's setting his initial attack right now. Gary's going to chain off this garbage and get to the next block. Forky has Gary low on the right side.
Oh.
He's buying time by chaining the... What the... No! Is he out of time now?
Oh, he is.
Oh, yes, he is.
Wow. Flagalstan almost straight up lost that stage to Gary. Oh, man. Oh, my goodness.
Just that minor slip up to allow the run back on the Gary stage, and that is the checkered flag.
Oh. Gary doing Gary things. Flagalstan finishing that race with a 10:57. But Bbforky wins Game 4 with a time of 10:34 and will be taking home the third Pokeball and the win. Wow. That was actually what I expected, but I was not quite expecting it to go that way. But there it is. There it is. Bbforky winning the match 3-1. And kind of sweated out a bit more than I'm sure he was hoping.
Either way. I think he would still be confident enough to win like a Game 5 easy or something, but yeah, pretty sweaty in some of those harder confrontations there. Flagalstan matches are not free. Not in any sense of the word.
Not free. Indeed, and once these results are more accurately reflected, we can see how this affects the grand scheme of things in Pool 3. Tayman came out swinging with a 3-0 in the previous match. Bbforky going through one of the tougher opponents in the group with a 3-1, but they are sitting very pretty up at the top of the Pool 3 standings, just like we expected. But Man 6, Flagalstan is proving to be a very, very tough out.
Now I've seen some of his gameplay, it has been pretty solid. Just needs a slight bit of refinement to be competitive with anyone else, and is definitely not over in the running for potentially the top 2 in this group, depending on how wacky certain other matches will get.
Oh, just getting a confirmation of my suspicions from a Forky in the live chat. If he had lost that last race, he was going to pick hard again. I knew it. I knew you would. Absolutely knew you would. Oh, that was fun. That was definitely one of the more fun matches we could have had. And you know, we still have one fun match left to go. We have a match in Pool 1 left to show you for today. It is the 8-17 matchup of Ty and Zeplander. Zeplander definitely showed some amazing things after the Tetris Attack turn, but we'll see if he has any chops for the Pokemon Puzzle League side. Like 6. How do you see that matchup playing out?
Generally in favor of Ty, but with a lot of potential for chaos.
Yeah, I think Ty generally plays a bit of a chaotic style. I can assure you we will see a little bit of that on display in this matchup. This match was also pre-recorded, so we are done with our live matches for today, but we still got a little bit more for you if you are watching live on Twitch. But about that match we just had, 6. Any final thoughts on how that went?
I am happy to see what more longtime players are able to show in this tournament. I hope old and new can conglomerate into one mega strategy to defeat this evil game once and for all.
Indeed, that was definitely one of the more fun matches to tune into in recent history. Yeah, glad to see that. Glad to see Flag able to play at a level that can actually compete, because we hadn't seen him for a long time, and he's getting into to the swing of things. Very nice to see, indeed. So hopefully we'll get more from Flag in the future, and we'll have more from our coverage tonight if you are watching on Twitch. But if you are watching on YouTube, that is going to do it for this matchup. For 6 and everyone at the League of Puzzle Speedrunners, this has been Cards of the Heart, and until next time, everyone, happy puzzling.
Later.